Welcome back and happy Sunday. We do reruns on the weekends, so I'm bringing you an episode from a couple years ago, and I'll add a quote at the end because we like those quotes, little butterflies of inspiration that they are. So grab your favorite cuppa, sit back, and let's have a look. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for August 10th. August 10th is the 222nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 223rd in leap years, with 143 days remaining to the end of the year. August 10th is World Lion Day. According to the information page about World Lion Day, lions are the most social cats. Family groups are called prides. Groups of single adult males are called coalitions. Typically, lionesses in a pride are related to each other, and they tend to stay together as a family group for life. The males will leave their pride to take over another pride. Lionesses are usually the hunters, and lions eat from their prey. Lions are fast runners but tire easily. Lions mostly hunt medium to large size hoofed animals such as wildebeest, zebras, and antelopes. The gestation period lasts around 110 days, a little over 3 months, and lionesses tend to have between 1 to 6 cubs. Lion Day. Today's word is carp. Most of us think of a particular kind of fish when we hear the word carp. But today we're going to look at a different definition of the word carp. In this vein, carp can be a verb that means to find fault or complain in a petulant or whining manner, such as, he's always carping about his boss. Carp can also be a noun that means complaint. As a verb, the term carp is most likely of Scandinavian origin. First known use is in the 1400s. Carp. And with that, Missouri was admitted as the 24th state on August 10, 1821. Missouri is known as the Show Me State, the Cave State, the Mother of the West. The state motto of Missouri is given in Latin, but it translates to mean, let the good of the people become the supreme law. Missouri. This is the birthday of Veronica Yvette Bennett, born August 10, 1943. Only we know her better as Ronnie Spector. She was co-founder and front person of the Ronettes, sometimes called the original bad girl of rock and roll. She formed the group The Ronettes with their older sister and their cousin in the late 1950s and signed with Phil Spector's label in 1963. The Ronettes' hits include Be My Baby, Baby I Love You, Walking in the Rain, just to name a few. She married Phil Spector in 1968, but he was insanely jealous and prohibited her from performing and limited her recordings while they were married. After they divorced in 1974, she got the group back together and began performing again. I love that she was featured in Eddie Money's song and video Take Me Home Tonight. Somewhere along the way, Ronnie met a nice man named Jonathan Greenfield, and they married in 1982 and remained married until her death in 2022 at the age of 78. On August 10, 1990, the Magellan space probe reached Venus. Its goals there were to map the surface and to measure the planetary gravitational field of Venus. At the end of the mission in 1994, the craft was either sent or allowed to fall to the surface. The term they use is deorbited. At the end of the mission, the craft deorbited into the atmosphere of Venus, where we lost contact with it. And in honor of Ronnie Spector's birthday, today's song is Baby I Love You. This one was written by Jeff Barry, Ellie Greenwich, and Phil Spector, and recorded by the Ronettes in 1963, released in November of that year. This version of the song was quite successful, doing well on the charts. Phil Spector had allowed the other two members of the Ronettes to go on a tour with Dick Clark's Caravan of Stars tour across the country, but insisted Ronnie stay in California to record this song. Since the other two members of the group were Ronnie's backup singers, Spector brought in Sonny Bono, Darlene Love, and Cher for the backup vocals on this song. Leon Russell, a session musician at the time, played piano. I had to play it again to listen for those. Hard to pick them out of Spector's wall of sound technique, but they are there. The song has been covered by several other artists as well. Baby I Love You by the Ronettes. Link in the description. Today's quote is, "Believe you can, and you're halfway there." Theodore Roosevelt. Alrighty, y'all take care. Be good to each other. I'll see you next time. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoyed this series, you can check out the playlists in the description. You can find me on BitChute, Facebook, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and X, as well as on a blog page called No Really. All those links are in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.